Imagine the dirt road with some potholes, with my old souls drinking Woodstock, singing flat. Cause I'm a little more humble than that. How we doing, guys? Morning. Morning. Oh, what's going on? What is going on with our internet connection today? What is going on with internet connection today? Are we still live? I just get out here now, internet connection DCs. Oh there, are we back? Are we back? Are we good? I see ya. Okay. Gotta tell Twitch to refresh. Imagine a dirt road with some potholes, with my old souls drinking Woodstock, singing flat. 'Cause I'm a little more humble than that. Yo, what up with your treehouse? Who's all? How you doing, brother? How you doing? 'Cause I'm a little more humble. Imagine a dirt road with some potholes, with my old souls drinking Woodstock, singing flat. Just banned about 13 people in the Uso stream. Damn! Metagaming! It was either Metagamo or Karen. We did the Karen Zeus. CG Karen. You're out here in the jacket and it's supposed to be 95 with humidity. Where are you, Jeep Man? Metagamers! Ah. What's the source, my bro? Obviously I don't make GTA, so may I know just out of pure what's the goss? What's the gossip? You know, what's the gossip? You know, corner of the window. Metagaming! Yeah, what's up with the moderator? Thank you very much, Rewind for the biddies, my bro. Just got off your shift? Oh, W, my bro. Hope Mahi was good, brother. Hope Mahi was good. Metagamers, eh? Jeez. Bloody eggs, eh? Bloody eggs. I'm new here. Hello there, Crimson. Let me just go and get the carving real quick. Imagine a dirt road with some potholes. Chad even give you. I can't even give you the T. Try one more time. I prefer to T it rather than mid it. Some people being some eggs, eh? Bloody hell. Jetty, what's up, my brother? I haven't checked in. Let me see. This is what we've been doing. Literally can't. True. That's all we've been up to right here. Oh, you're from Kentucky, my bro. Kentucky Fried Chicken. This is all we've been up to. This double-sided hey tiki here. So this side's all done. We've been cleaning this side, okay? And I'll be honest, I'd say we're almost done. We're almost done. Bro, it was cool seeing the Usos PID progress too, my bro. Looking forward to seeing when it's live in the city. The bro's PID. He was telling me to do one too, I just don't know how, that's all. Reading the book series and there's a character in it, Taika, that reminds me of every time. Well, what's the book? What's the book, my bro? What's up, Bladders?
Oil this man
Yo,
right now.
Big Pandex, thank you very much for the 2 months. I'm sorry, guys, my phone is flat. The iPad is flat too. So we have no music. Okay? And today may be a short stream because my wife asked me out for a date for lunch and she's paying. And that's why I'm finishing early. So she can feed me early. And then I'll probably have to pay. Let me turn our mic up, eh? Okay. There we go. So this is what we've been up to, ladies and gentle cars. And I don't know if this happened to any other people that play Gears. All I can think about is Gears of War now, guys. Is this what happens as a first time player of Gears of War? All you can think about is Gears of War? I actually can't wait to jump back into the game, bro. I freaking love that game. And I've only, I'm only like 4 hours deep into the game. Yeah, bro, I love that game. It's so great. It's great. I haven't had this much fun on a game in a long time. You'll never look at a chainsaw the same again. Oh, trust me, I haven't. I went to go and sharpen my uncle's chainsaw yesterday, and then all I could think about was sinking it into some grubs. Well, I don't blame you. Blame you, brother. Thank you, Rewind. Hey, thank you, brother Pandex as well, bro. It's a good game. Unfortunate that I couldn't play it back in the day, you know, because oh well, you know, we didn't have the funds to, you know, even get an Xbox. Do you think you could carve with a lancer? I'd give it a bloody go, my bro. I'd give it a bloody go. But something I'm gonna plan, like. There's going to be a moment where, you know, we kind of stop doing commissions for a bit. And I may want to do a piece. And I'm thinking we do a carving. We do a carving of Thai in Whakairo. That's what I'm thinking of. That's what I've been thinking of. Yo, snare drum. Thank you, brother. Gears is love, Gears is life. Exactly, my brother. Exactly. So yeah, I'm thinking he who fights with monsters. And there's a character called Taika. Just reminds me of you every time. I gotta check this out. I gotta check this out. Can someone DM that he who fights with monsters, please? That word, because I know I'm gonna forget. I don't have Alzheimer's or anything. I think I might have just been a goldfish in my past life. It hits a little bit harder than usual sometimes. Yeah, I don't have Alzheimer's or anything. I might have been a goldfish in my past life. Alright. Imagine a dirt road. Also, guys, basketball yesterday for my daughter. Got the W. Absolutely smoked the private school. It's like it was like watching people on a public server decimate people on a private server. that's how I was feeling about it. So we've got a few things we're going to practice this week. Just some more ball handling. And kind of not standing around. So one thing that the kids do, like they're only allowed to dribble it 3 times, okay? And they got to stop and then pass it to someone else. So one thing that I'm going to try and run with my daughter this week is don't just stand there, keep going, like keep running. Don't wait for the ball. So that's something that I want to run with her this week. Because they all do it, like all the kids in their team, they're young, which is understandable, but my daughter wants to train just to get that, competitive edge. She's becoming a real competitive player now. Like real competitive, man. Holy. It's like, god damn, girl. Oh, come on, Vice. Where are we? Have you been good to Whippy Treehouse? Is the brew live today? I haven't really caught into Whippy's stream lately. I know he's still doing his subathon. He's been going hard too, eh? He's been doing his subathon for a while now. He comes in later in the series. He becomes one of my favorite people in it. Okay. I might just have a quick... He who fights with monsters. I'm just going to have a quick Google and see what he looks like. Oh, cringe. It's doing a Google search through Yahoo. Ooh. Ooh, brother. And not he who fights with monsters. Taika. Hold on, I'm just Googling a guy. His name Taika Williams is a beloved laid-back human in the He Who Fights with Monsters RPG series. Only from Earth he gets swept over the magical world of Palimistus, where he becomes a powerful outworlder and close friend of the protagonist. Okay, I want to check him out. I gotta check him out. Yo, what up, Robbie? I have a question. What's the carving you are most proud of? I would say probably all of them. but if I had to choose specifically, it would most likely be a replication project I got to be a part of, because it's my wife and my children's meeting house, and we get to see it every time we go back to my in-laws' house, and it's something that my kids and their kids and grandkids can and grandkids can be proud of. And I hope one day they say my dad did that, my koro did that, my great grandfather did that, and yeah, it's in a town called Whakatane. Yeah, probably that one. So we had to replicate some 100-year-old some 100-year-old carvings, because obviously they'd seen better days, and it was coming to that time where they needed to be replaced. And I got selected with a few other carvers to do that specifically, to replicate, copy every fine little detail that we saw on the originals and carry it over to the new ones. So that was definitely something that hit home for me. Sorry, brother, hope you're having not too cold today. It's pretty nice where I am. Yeah, oh, she's cold again, my bro. Cold again. That's the only thing. That's the only thing about Rotorua. It's a bowl, eh? Yeah, so that's probably one of the carvings or the projects that I've been a part of that I'm most proud of, because it'll, it's obviously going to outlast me, but at the same time, everyone within mine and my wife's family will see it too, and I hope that my daughters will tell their kids and their grandkids that I did it, which would be really nice. If not, bloody dumb. Bloody kids. Tell you, that's probably the one that I'm most proud of. Have you seen that Suave no hair fella? No, who's that? I've gotta change it. Change the angle, guys. We've got to go this way because we have a lot of timber to take off. See, look at that. So we at least got to take these sections down to the center line. So that's our center line there, okay? And we got that much space to work with. So let's do that. Suave no hair. Oh, I have not seen that, guys. What does he do other than hair stuff? Oh shit, how am I going to do this without you getting loosey-goosey? And I'm a little more humble today. The American bald guy visiting New Zealand. Oh, that guy. Yeah. He just left, eh? He just left. I thought he was quite funny. He loved Rotorua the most. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. So, does he live in America or does he just travel around? Bro seems like a bit of a nomad, eh? Goes anywhere. I was watching one of his TikTok live battles, and this horrendous lady with the most horrendous mouth was facing him, and she was gifting herself to win the battles. And then this horrendous lady with the horrendous mouth decided to battle him again with the horrendous thing on her horrendous neck. I was like, holy mosquito bite. She was fighting mosquitoes the night before. Yeah, like for me, I don't really get into those TikTok battle things. I don't really see the the kick in it if you're just sitting there talking. When you clamp you have a worry, yeah, bro, hard, always. Yeah, bro, it's like, oh my gosh. You know, when I see people like that, when I saw her, I thought of one song when she was doing that battle with Suave. Stevie Wonder. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? I think. Yo, what up, Razor? Cheer up, bro. Bro can sing. Nah, not at all, my bro. We were just talking about this one hoary that I seen on a TikTok live. Lippy ears, and then the next TikTok battle she did with this fella, hickey ears. Had all the hickeys on the neck. I was like, ew, you look all of 30. Shield Maiden. Thank you very much for the Optimus Prime. I am Optimus Prime. I am coming. Thank you very much, kind sir. Thank you. Appreciate you there, Shield Maiden. Love Optimus. Yeah, I usually just say that just when people sub with Prime, with Twitch Prime. It seems like the ideal thing to say, you know? Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Yeah, I liked Transformers 1. That was so good, eh? It was so good. I actually enjoyed that movie. He comes in here, so I gotta He Who Fights Monsters. I've gotta watch out for a character named Taika. How you been, Razor? Morning, my bro. So very lucky. It's not even Clampton. There we go. Yeah, so all we're doing today is our focus is going to be on the face, okay? Cheerio, brother Ed. Brother, man, bro. The next OP set, bro, I actually want to try and get some, eh? Like, Marineford was cool and all, like the cards, but holy. The Elbath ones look even better. Way better. Best franchise ever, first 3 awesome, the other ones after that are meh. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to visit New Zealand. I'm gonna see. Yeah, so speaking of Lord of the Rings, anywhere you'd recommend to go. So if you are a Lord of the Rings fan like myself, you will want to go to Hobbiton. I haven't been there yet. I've lived in Rotorua for about 10 years, and it's 40 minutes away. So yeah, but I went to Queenstown. Now, there are multiple shots around Queenstown where they shot the movie. For example, Aragorn stuck on the wag, falls off the bank. I'll give you a leak on that moment. When he falls off the bank, there's another bit of it's all ground on the other side of that rock, okay? Second area we went to, we were driving to Milford Sound, okay? We stopped out where they shot Minas Tirith. I ran across the big open area with a stick playing the Rohan theme song. Was worth it. And there are other, sets around Queenstown as well. They have a guided tour down there too, where they'll take you to all the spots and they'll let you play with the props too. I only found that out on my last day because I would have been keen to hold Aragon's sword and go, ah! I would have been keen as. Keen as. But yeah, Hobbiton is up here on the North Island, and Queenstown is deep down in the South Island. Absolutely amazing place too. I wouldn't mind going back to Queenstown with my wife again to do the other stuff that we missed out on. Get a quick munch at Woolies before I head to work. Next 2 days solo. Fuck, true my bro. Oil kaimahis ain't dairy. Have they leaked the next set? Yeah, so what is it? Leaders or commanders? Unfortunately, Loki's not one of them. I saw a Luffy card. It's him in the Elbaf clothes and it's like got a golden background. And it looks pretty cool. I hope. So, for example, you know, if there was ever an anime character that I'd like to be in terms of pool game, it'll be Copper. You know, third in command of the Roger Pirates. If you know, you know. Mountain Slayer. If you know what that means. Okay, I'll spoil it for you, okay? There's a character in One Piece, Copacabana, who basically knocked up a giant. So this is him, and this is the giant, okay? So that's him in terms of human size, and the giant's... Say this is the giant, like, Copper on the ground, and I'm the giant, yeah. Wow. Wow. I want that to be my name one day. Mountain Slayer. What a man. What a man. What a Chad. What a Chad. Someone's got to do it. Yeah, I feel there, brother. Show you them how to do it, my bro. Yeah, the Mountain Slayer. My lord. But how? I don't know. We'll find out as the manga continues. Or maybe it's just him. Just Timothy. He did what Tormund couldn't from Game of Thrones. Who's the big lady? So yeah, that's aura farming right there. Aura farming. It has to be an interesting interaction. It's like making love to a plastic army guy. Yeah, we'll soon find out how they did it. Maybe. It could be devil fruit business afoot, but hey, he don't have a devil fruit and neither does she, so maybe it's just him. He's just built very, very different. The Giant Slayer. Or the Mountain Slayer or something. Yeah. Surely they make Loki. I hope so. I really love Loki as a character. Bro, Gunko's devil fruit is cool. Gunko's devil fruit is cool as. But I mean, the reason why I like Loki the most is because he's got Ragnar hammer. I like hammers. Hammers are cool. Right on, hammers are cool. Right on, hammers are cool. Right on, hammers are cool. Okay. Let's sort this mouth out. So we'll try and get the tongue in too. So there'll be a tongue in the mouth here. We'll try and get that done. This one, so we're trying to make this side look slightly different to the other, okay? So that's pretty much the goal for this side, is to make it slightly different. Wouldn't surprise me if there was a shrinkle grow in the world with Logia fruit and men like Whakairo. Yeah. I really hope it doesn't come to that with copper. I hope it was just him. But yeah, man, Outbath has been cool. I mean, one thing I've been enjoying as well is seeing Dory and Broggy more. They're two of my many favourites as well from the series. Absolutely love those two. And yeah, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it at all. Talking about copper, have you ever seen The Boys? No, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't seen The Boys. I always hear everyone, you know, gassing it up, saying it's a really good series. Yeah, I just haven't had the time to actually watch it. I feel like if I watch The Boys, all I'm gonna hear is Outrageous Fortune theme song, eh? When I see Homelander. Yeah, I've never seen him, my bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna take Homelander seriously because all I'll see is him from Outrageous Fortune. Have you enjoyed the Midnight expansion for a little bit? I'll be honest. It got a little bit repetitive for me. And a lot of my friends were doing a race-locked community thing on hardcore, so I jumped on that. I did see the new stuff coming with Zul'Jan, and man, I don't know what it is, man. It's like Blizzard doesn't like trolls, because they're doing the exact same thing with what happened to Zul'Jan as well. With Zul'Jan, I can't say I'm a fan of what the angle that they're going for, but because I like Zul'Jan as well, Zul'Jan and Zul'Jaro, by the way, because my friend at Blizzard designed Zul'Jan. My friend Dave Greco. Yeah, so yeah, I can't say I'm a fan of how they're doing it with all the troll stuff, but you know, I trust in them to see what happens. And looking forward to going back to BlizzCon too. So to those that don't know, I got invited back to BlizzCon. So I'll be going over. We'll be going over for that. That will be in September. They did him dirty, yeah. It's just, I feel like they do that to a lot of troll characters now. And I like the trolls too. Obviously I'm biased to the Horde races. But yeah, I can't say I'm a fan of what they're doing to a lot of the troll characters. Thank you very much, Bob Heisenbergers, for the raid. Kia ora, my bro. Man, a burger sounds amazing right now. Actual sounds delicious. Yeah, BlizzCon's always in the US, my bro. In Cali. In Anaheim. For the Horde, brother. Yeah, bro, always. I'm a bit, you know, I'm scared with what they got planned, because they were saying you know, be prepared for your favorite character to die. And a lot of my favorite characters ain't, you know, there ain't much left. There ain't much left from Thrall to Rexar, Chen as well. You know, they're my 3 favorite OGs. Who else? Who else is still alive? Then there's the current new gen, like Bane. Who else? Who else am I thinking of? Yeah, that's about it. Ebon Horn, I like Ebon Horn too. Oof, I can't get kill fast black. What's that, my bro? Is that an anime? Ever play Overwatch? I love Overwatch, bro. I've been playing it since closed beta for OW1. I haven't tried the new hero yet. Apparently you can throw a motorbike. I find that quite cool. I mean, who wouldn't have fun throwing a motorbike at someone? I would. And she looks cool. I absolutely love her design too. I don't really play DPS that much on Overwatch. The only characters or DPS characters I play the most of in DPS is I absolutely love Vendetta, bro. She's fun. And I'm just a fan of, you know, characters that take a sword to a gunfight. You love Vendetta. Who else do I play in DPS? Sometimes I'll play Cassidy as well. Yeah, but that's about it. DPS is like my weakest role. I do, however, like the other 2. I tried it once and it's such a skilled job. You know, over time, it's not something that you will pick up immediately. It is something that needs to develop over time, pretty much. You know, most professions, you know, it's like a rock, eh? You throw a rough stone in the river. As it rolls and travels, eventually it starts to get smoother and smoother. So pretty much that's how I kind of see any profession in life. It's like a rough stone that takes time to be refined. Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there. Keep going. The main thing is you start. Kia ora, e mātaki ana mātou, I ruma 15 Rotorua Primary. I tēnei wā, I nāia nei. Kai te mātaki koutou I nāia nei. Be good, guys, these kids watching. Ai, oh, kia ora, morena. Ko te wawata, kai te, you know, kai te mai koutou I ngā mahi kura, mo te kura. Morena. Ko ai te mahita, whae sini? Be good, guys, there's school kids watching. Hey bro, long time fan. Ever thought of doing some mask inspired by a Crash Bandicoot game? Yeah, probably. Ai, he rangahe I o mahi toi. Ka ngu anō te reo ko whae Taylor, te mama o... Oh, nā mihi. O anei tētahi o aku mahi Whakairo. I tēnei wā, kei te mahi mā hau I tēnei heitiki. Ko te pine te rākau, pine. Anei tētahi o aku mahi. Ara, I tēnei taha tonu. Ko mutu ke tēnei wāhanga o te heitiki, ko tēnei taha kai toi. Tēnei wāhanga. Ha, pai hoa. Hold on, chat. Show and tell. Show and tell. Anei tētahi atu aku mahi, mai te rātau. He heitiki tēnei mai te rāta. Anei kē tētahi waku aku tapu, taku whao, he rāta kē tēnei. Engari, haututu noi hoki tēnei heitiki. Ko ku wawata i te rawa ko te... Hea hana, kare te tino mōhio. Ki te mahi i tēnei, te taratara ākai, kai te kite koe. Tēnei, nā te whānau apanui kē tēnei. Engari, ka kite koe i tēnei, te taratara ākai roto i te rohe o te arawa. Anō, no nā hononga kē i roto i te whakapapa. Ana, kei tēnei wāhi anō. Engari, he āhua ōrite ki tēnei. Āhua contemporary Kiwi, kāre te tino mōhio ki te kupu Maori. Anei te mea tūturu ki konei. Mena, kei te kimi koe te ingoa Pākehā, ko te curvilinear style design ne. Took me a while to learn that one. Nā, ko tērā kupu i ahu mai Koro Clive, Fugle, i te wānanga Whakairo rākau o te aroa. Nāna kē tērā kupu mō nā mahi tūturu. Engari, ko wēnei kē i tēnei taha. Me konei, contemporary kē wēnei. Newer. Hea hao koutou mahi toi i tēnei rā. Ngene me kōrero koutou ki tō māhita, o wātea ana i te hara mai ki tō kōrua karaihe ki te kōrero. Engari, reo te kāuta kē toku mita o te reo, kāre te tino mōhio ki nā kupu hau o tēnei rā. Ai, hea tētahi atu. Chat, so all I'm doing right now is, because there's a school watching, you know, you make time to explain what you're doing for the tauira or the students, okay? So I believe they're in an art class right now. And just so happens my godson's mum works there. Whae City. Do I have anything else? Yes. Nei tētahi atu anō, he paupau kē tēnei, I kite o I tēnei roto I tōku ake whare nui konei I roto iti no haumai tawhiti ahau. He morehu ke au I tēnei taho tōku whānau. Koro te ariki, you know, Auntie Heni, Auntie Boo, nā Virgos ke. So anei tētahi oku mahi no tauke ko tēnei. So he paupua anō tēnei I roto I te hea nei te kupu. I roto I o te arawa hoki tribal style ne. So he maha nā iwi I roto I tō māua, you know, ao Maori kare he orite ke nā mahi whakairo o tā wāhi. Anei tētahi atu. So, ko te kōrero mō tēnei, ko nā kōrero hinepū kohurangi me te maunga. Mena kāre koutou e mōhio ko wai wera, he atua kē tērā o ngai tūhoi. Hinepū kohurangi ko ia te atua o te kohu. Te tahi o aku māma. I tēnei taha on this side, ko te maunga kē tēnei. So this is te maunga chat, who was an auahi tūroa, or a shooting star. Now I tūtaki ai rātou I roto I te whārua o Nini I tētahi pō. I kitea hine pū kōurangi, so hine pū kōurangi saw te maunga flying across the sky, could see his long red hair, and she became infatuated with him. And over time she started trying to get his attention, and then one night she sang out to him. So tipu ahi tūroa, teita o taku koa, heke mai kia tata, kia piri ki tōku ate. So asking him to come down and be close to me. And then eventually, chat to those that live outside of Aotearoa, they laid with one another and they had a son by the name of Pōtiki Tike Tike, who was one of my great ancestors as well, who was a demigod. And the way Pōtiki Tike Tike is portrayed through this piece is in the middle here with this rape design, okay? So he rape te ingoa o tēnei. So, you know how you see the design is two things come together to form one, and created Pōtiki Tike Tike, and from him came the tribe Ngā Pōtiki, okay? So that was the name of my tribe before the Great Migration came in. When all the waka came in, Mātātua, Te Arawa, Takitimu, all of them. And then eventually Ngā Pōtiki linked with everyone from the Mātātua waka, and through the generations, Tūhoi. My ancestor Tūhoi came into being, and then our tribe was named Tūhoi many years later. So yeah, I'm not just related to one demigod. So yeah, not just a Disney character, okay? So yeah, I thought we'd share that with all the tauira. I don't know if they're still here, but we're going to carry on, because we have mahi to do, okay? Oh, that's so pretty. Thank you, my bro. I should show you. Became a high school teacher on the res up in Turtle Island. I was like, you would love this. Oh, bro. Join the Discord, bro. Just hit me up anytime. One thing I will always try and make time for is the students, eh? Whether it be through the stream, video call, saying hello. One thing that I'm always keen to do is, if through you guys, if you are teachers, for example, and whatnot, and want to use me in a little bit of a class project to hopefully inspire your fellow students too. Obviously, you will do an amazing job as well. Hit me up. Hit me up. I'm always keen, eh? I'm always keen. Because, at the end of the day, it's going to be up to them. It will be up to them after, our time. Mama didn't raise no quitter. Alright. Up the Takitimu waka. Che. Looks amazing, man. Thank you, brother. Is it the same thing? The only thing you can say about it is 24 eps. Oh, true. So there's only like one season? I've been liking Fire Force, man. Holy, it's good. The sounds too, eh? Holy. I'm guessing that's why everyone likes it as well. Yeah, Pandex, just hit me up, bro. Email or, through Discord. And we can plan something. You're part of the stream, bro, so you're one of the bros. I hope you see it that way. Always make time for, The next gen. And that goes to any other teachers that have been watching for a long time too. My only thing is, you make sure you tell them who I am first. We might get in the call and, who's this? We're like, oh, chat. I'll be like, huh? You set me up? Yeah, Fire Force is pretty good. I like that one guy that's on the, I don't know what, I call them the cult side, you know, the holy ones. It's that one guy, he's got the dark skin and the white hair. He's mean. When he like tanks the main character's attack and then just blasts it, holy. He's cool, I like him. But Burns is probably my favourite character. He's cool. Yeah, sorry, no music today, Fano. Man forgot to charge everything. I just got so locked in for my daughter's basketball game yesterday. One thing I always think about when I'm at my kids' games or anything is don't be one of those parents that yell on the side. Don't be one of those parents that yell on the side. I was like, bro, that's shame. Have to do song request, brother. Your beautiful voice. Oh man, I don't know where my speaker is, bro. Yeah, my kids, bro, they're touching. So one thing I would do, I would always leave my speaker in the back where the setup is right now. Believe it or not, guys, these are in the boot of my vehicle. Yeah, these are legit in the boot of the vehicle right now. And that's usually where my Bluetooth speaker is, but you know, when you have children that like to touch, it's gone. Play rugby, get my baby off, I was 17. Bro, yeah. Some of the stuff I've heard, man. I usually just give the pep talks before the games. Like even with my daughter's jiu-jitsu. When it comes to sparring, I just look at her and go, be rough. And she just looks at me and nods. And she gets the idea, so that's good. Cause I'm a little more humble than... Let me get my phone, eh? Okay, might be able to get some background ambience for a little bit, chat. That's better. Bro, what events do you go to around NZ? Well, I haven't really been to any. Well, the last event I went to was just a couple days ago. I went to Te Wehi. I am waiting for a card show to go to Hamilton though. Well, I hardly get around, my bro. Hardly. I might even try and do Matatini next year. Since it's going to be close, go and do an IRL stream up there. Hey, in terms of getting out, not really much times, my bro. Matatini is going to be in Hamilton, or in just outside of Hamilton, really. I forgot the name of it already. Yeah, Tainui's got it this year. Oh, next year, sorry. But yeah, the next event I'll be going to, my bro, is yeah, in America. I go in September. Also, who watched House of Dragons? Was it on last night, eh? I forgot all about it, eh? Anyone into House of Dragons? Or Game of Thrones as a whole? And the North always remembers. I need a pencil. Maybe a quick question, bro, but how have you found it being Maori and moving forward in the streaming tech gaming or already of people you found there's more once you embraced it? I'd say, you know, in terms of like streaming as a whole, There are a couple Maori streamers out there. Like there are many Maori streamers out there, but I feel like, you know, now that Twitch doesn't really do monthly showcases anymore, that we can't really showcase, you know, we as a people as much as we were able to, because that's what got me out there, this art showcase that I did 6 years ago. So that was the one thing that got me out there back in the day. And then eventually what happened with my stream and, you know, me bringing our culture to the forefront of live streaming as a whole, on Maori Language Week, Twitch started showcasing more Maori streamers. So that was something that came about my Twitch channel as well. But unfortunately, with the head office in America, they were cutting jobs and, you know, the amount of money they could have. They had to cut those sort of things too. So I'd say in OCE as a whole, it can be very difficult unless, you know, I got lucky because of a moment. And then it basically spread like wildfire throughout the night. And so I feel like, yeah, for a lot of our Maori streamers out there that, you know, want to showcase we as a people more, it is a bit harder these days. It is way more harder. And not only I'd say that, but for a lot of Polynesian streamers too. So the main thing that I'd always do, like back in the day, I'd always raid, you know, people within my circle, like all my mates, and then, you know, they'd get themselves up and go out again. But something that I'm more fixated on these days is Polynesian streamers as a whole. Like my boy Damage. Damage is a World of Warcraft streamer who's from Hawaii. He's Kanaka. And it's cool to see him doing his thing. I'm going to meet him for the first time at BlizzCon. And you got my boy Sole Kifs, who's doing amazing things for himself as well over on Kick. Who used to be on Twitch, but he moved over. Because, you know, he kind of just, a lot of the GTA role players kind of moved over with the scene too. And he's now, you know, quite internationally known for himself as well. And that's cool to see. He may not know this, but he's definitely like one of the streamers that I look up to, because I watched him before I became a streamer as well. And genuinely one of the most humble dudes I've ever met too. You know, it doesn't change for anyone. And that's why I have a lot of time with him. I met him a couple times, but yeah, I was a viewer of his for a long time before actually jumping into the space myself as well. Like for me, what I try and do these days with our people, it's or with Polynesian as a whole, because I get a question all the time, what should I stream? And I always say, stream what you enjoy. Like my cousin who served in the army for a number of years has started streaming too. And I told him, you know, stream what you want to. Don't try and follow trends, just do what you enjoy. His name's Mowtack, Mowtack. And he's on TikTok and Twitch as well. His dad was the one that taught me how to carve. So I want to, you know, try and help him, because he wants to give streaming a go too. So I'll do that for him. And yeah, it's basically oh, and another thing I would say, one thing that my communities as a whole have proven is how much they're surprised by this, and how much how culture is hated more inside the country than out. And it's just like a testament every day when people turn up to the stream, and how much they've embraced it too. Yeah, there's a lot of Maori streamers out there. One thing you can do though is most Maori streamers will put hashtag Maori underneath their stream. if you want to try and find them as well. I don't think I have it. I've never changed my hashtags anyway because I keep forgetting. Okay. Let me just go and get a pencil and then we can carry on, eh? Okay. It is because mental streaming is done on Twitch and I'm pretty clueless about streaming. World Holy, that's cool, bro. And people... There we as Maori get hammered, but when it comes to Hakapohiri, yeah, bro, yeah. Dude, you're the best. Thank you. No, thank you for being here, brother. Thank you for being here. So that's what I always say. Like my path in streaming was defined by a moment. I'm not gonna be one of those guys that says I got famous at streaming because I'm him. It was all defined by a moment. Then later it became, you know, part of the Twitch history, I guess. But you know me, I hate talking about myself. Just something that happened, my bro. 'Cause I'm a little more humble. What was that? Yo, sub John42, thank you very much for the 21 months, my bro. Kia ora, my bro. Appreciate that. 'Cause I'm a little more humble. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very, very much. How are you doing? What's up, too, cuz? Kia ora, kia ora. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. That looks cool. Oh, thank you, brother. So this is a hay tiki. This is a hay tiki here that we're doing right now. So we're just working on the mouth on this side, as opposed to the one, you know, we've already finished. Any greetings from the Pacific Northwest of the USA. Yo, what up, brother John? How was it on that side, my bro? The Sedan Jews got soccer galore over there, my brother. Or football, as people like to call it. Soccer / football, I always say. I gotta say, man, seeing Boston get drunk dry, holy, that's a cool flex. What time are you getting your lunch, brother? So how long have we been streaming for? So it was gonna be a bit of a short one today, 2 hours. So me and my wife can go for lunch and go and do the food shopping as well. So I was like, should I go live on TikTok? Maybe not. Hey, Mr. McFlurry. McFlurry sounds nice. Do they call it soccer where you are though? Yeah. I say slocker? I say soccer / football because we have an international audience in the stream. And I'm trying to cater to the both. Is there a cultural significance of this art? So, for Whakairo as a whole, okay? We didn't have a written language at all, and we had many methods to record our history. Whakairo was one of them, Raranga was another, you know, even speaking to one another was the method we used. We're more of an oral culture, eh? We didn't have a written... we didn't have a written language pretty much. But the main component we used within our culture was song and dance. The haka, as you may know, or the Maori posture war dance. But it wasn't just that we had in our culture. We had more teateo, you know. We had other forms of song as well. And Whakairo was just one of the many methods that we had. And so, how would we record our history through Whakairo, if you're wondering? It can be depicted through an ancestor, or through events that we may have had. You know, events that may have happened in our history, from the land wars to, you know, the mass murder in Parihaka, when the army went down in November the 5th and kind of showed no mercy to my people in an unprovoked attack. So there's many ways where we can you know, depict those things. Like when it comes to an ancestor, it would all kind of depend on what they did within their lives. For example, I always use one of my ancestors as an example. So I come from an ancestor by the name of Tuhoi. How is Tuhoi depicted through Whakairo? He's normally holding his brother's heart. And how did that all come to be? Well, he went to war against his brother, and eventually at the end he won. So in those days, a big statement that you would do is, you know, you'd consume them. And so what Tuhoi did to his older brother, he stood over him, basically killed him, and ripped his heart out of his chest, and ate it in front of all his followers. And that's how he's depicted through carving as well. with the tribal style of our tribe too. So those are kind of ways that we would do it. Or another one too, Honeheke, what was he renowned for? Cutting down flag poles up north and going against the government. One thing he was renowned for. So yeah, there's many different ways to do it. Damn, I had to look at the wānanga here. Oh, true. So yeah, I think maybe in choir, bro, at the closest one. Normally how they would do it, they'd have like a monthly wānanga. Whakairo wānanga, I believe. And you just travel over. That's crazy that they don't have it though. Whereabouts are you, my bro? Being from a horse nomadic background, we didn't record crap, to be honest. Hello. Bro, that's cool. Where are you from, Thief? I think that sounds like a cool life though. I guess, you know, everything would be recorded through history, like just talking. Like that was another method we did too. That was the biggest one. Like being face to face, or even just they would compose songs like true, they don't have one down there. That's interesting. One real renowned songwriter from my tribe, her name is Mihi Ki Te Kapua, and she was, yeah, she was up there. Yeah, like that's how that's kind of how people as a whole, you know, pass down history by talking to one another. That's kind of how they would do wānanga too. Like you'd sit around and just listen and take it all in. Oh, cheers, McFlurry. So in a sense, like when there's wānanga in a meeting house, one thing I would always do is look for my ancestor and just sit below him on the ground and just listen. Because, you know, in a sense, if you're like sitting in front and amongst your ancestor, you know, it's taking it all in. It's going through you, and you're you know, just soaking it all in, that mātauranga, all that knowledge too. We're from Hungary. Very different now. Some parts of the culture left, mainly the language. I would say, yeah, that's definitely one of the most important things, my bro, is the reo. You should teach us one day, my brother. One thing I'm always open to is learning about other people's culture, eh? It's because the people didn't keep their libraries, they don't have a rich and civilized culture. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it went. Western things, am I? Nah. Yeah, unfortunately, bro, it's just kind of how the cookie crumbled sometimes. Someone became the first Karen in history and took it a bit further. But like even in today's day and age, so we have this thing called the Treaty of Waitangi. It's kind of like our constitution with our people and, you know, the crown or the government at the time. So I'll say this too, with, you know, school systems in the modern day, they don't really teach the history of our people that we know, you know, from the land wars to the mass, you know, unalivings of our people. And there's even a point where the current government is trying to get rid of our constitution, you know, one people kind of bullshit. And yeah, they're trying to just like flush out everything from our culture, like get rid of it, to the point where they wasted millions of tax dollars just to put New Zealand before Aotearoa on the passport. I know, right? So yeah, there's that too, and yeah. So my job as a father as well, I've been teaching my daughters the proper history too, because you know it's not going to get taught in school. Although you know within the school they're in, they will teach it, but you know just for security's sake and for them to know. Just to know properly, so it doesn't get forgotten. Yeah, we tell them. Like even back in the day when the settlers, you know, were kind of doing their thing, and the government as well. So there's an area. So a confiscation line is basically where it is, and it kind of shows where our people got pushed to as opposed to where we were. So where we were, it's all farmland right to the city back in Whakatane, and where we are now, it's all, you know, native right back to where I'm from. And I took my kids to that confiscation line too, to show them, and just to tell them, you know, this is where it all got taken, right to this spot. It's just, you know, to teach them our history as well. Didn't he have a Karen haircut? I'll be honest, I've actually never looked at a Columbus painting. So even my daughters, you know, they know the history of Tūhoe as well, and what he did to his brother. And ultimately, Tūhoe, my ancestor, you know, who fought his brother and won, he lays up in Parihaka. So when, you know, after the big war and Tūhoe kind of defeated his brother, you know, went on living his life, he actually came here to see his sister too. And then eventually taught his nephew how to fight. Rangi Inuora is his name. Oh, not Rangi Inuora. Fuck, what's his name? Oh my gosh. What's his name? Fuck. What's his name? Rangi Te Aorere. Holy shit. So he had a nephew called Rangi Te Aorere, and he taught him how to, you know, he taught him Maorako. And then, so Maorako is kind of like our fighting style with an item or a weapon called the taiaha, which is similar to an English 3/4 staff, but it's not thrown. And who later in life became a renowned warrior here too. And then eventually Tūhoe left and he went up to Parihaka, and he was being pursued by his nephews to get utu or payback for what they did to their dad. And then eventually, you know, Tūhoe was a very great age in his life, and they caught up to him. Unfortunately, they received like grievous wounds from their uncle, but their uncle was, you know, the age factor wasn't on his side, and he eventually passed. So he lays up in Parihaka, which is somewhere I really want to go and see where my ancestor lies, and just, you know, to be in his presence again too, not just in a carving form, but where he is now, where he lays to rest. So hopefully I get around to that one day, hopefully. Did you hear about the ranch? Well, did Junior get it? Please tell me he got it. Fuck, he's been waiting long for that. I copped it. You're joking, bro. What? That is so dumb. Lean Cassidy. I'm giving it to someone who helped me learn farming. Oh, really? Come on, bro. Fuck. Fingers crossed. So he got it? I need timestamps so I can watch. I don't mind doing this because I don't think my character's going to get into farming, or I don't really. I'm not in GTA. No, I didn't get it. Junior did get it because they said he wasn't. What? Some snarky shit, man. Bruh. Really? I really enjoyed his Civ arc though. His Civ arc's been actually going great. I hope he gets it, man. That is crazy. Bro, stink. A cop got it. Oh well. Junior knows his cousin is very anti-government in-game, by the way. And he's always keen. I remember in 3.0 when my character met Haka and he goes, "Hey, are you a cop?" Anyway, yeah, he said, "You fucking traitor." And I think he laughed. You fucking traitor. Oh, I'm gutted for the bro because he put so much time and effort into it, eh? So much time and effort, man. And especially with all his peers as well. So guys, I'm just adding a tongue to this side too. How's it going, Zakuza? It is going well. What color do you associate with Wednesday? I will tell you tomorrow. When it's Wednesday. Oh, fucking gutted for the bro Kifs. So this face is going to be slightly different as well. We're going to add a bit of a tooth on this side. because with the mold as a whole, it's not really looking the same as the other side too in terms of the body. So I'm thinking, you know, even with the face, we have slight differences to the other side as well. Slight differences, not great ones, just slight ones. So I'll show you what I mean. So we start with this side here, to those that haven't seen. So we start with this side here. You can see, you know, the hand placed on the leg, and then this arm tucks behind this leg up the top here, along with the face too. We've got the tongue over here and the tooth on that side. Now if we flip it over, you will see that that hand that tucks behind the leg goes onto the body, and this hand gets placed on that leg there. And then with this face here, it's the tongue on the other side and no tooth. So just slight differences there. From your culture. So when you're doing these, have you obviously had a lot of practice? Yeah, pretty much, my bro. A lot of practice, brother. You know, it's just things that I've done continuously over and over and over again. Kind of refining my techniques as I've gone on as well. It's kind of what it comes down to. I remember seeing the viral video here and stumbled upon your channel. Hello, brother Girafi. I'm doing good, my brother. I'm doing good. Just been focusing on the stream, my health as well. It's been great, my bro. And just been trying to be a good husband and a father at the same time, my bro. In no particular order, my bro. Good husband, good dad, good streamer. That's what's been the goals lately. Some peak life. Yeah, I've been enjoying some Skyrim RP as well, my friend. I've been playing. I've been role playing as an orc. I'm just not sure, you know, what angle I want to go with him yet. We may either be a rogue or a wizard. We're going full 360 instead of being a heavy armored lord, my bro. Let me just go get my phone too. Okay, carrying on, carrying on. Like D&D, yep. Oh, bro. Oh, not so much like that. It's kind of like it's a modded Skyrim server. Yeah, modded Skyrim server, my bro. We see other players just like rolling around too. It's called yeah, Skyrim RP or Kaiser RP, my bro. If you want to watch a video, it's been pretty fun so far. Similar to like GTA roleplay as well. Everything I do is traditional, Ibrahim. Yeah, everything I do is traditional, brother. From the designs to the molds to a lot of the techniques as well, my bro. Yeah, so Whakairo is traditional Maori wood carving. On your channel really weird. I was listening to a band called Alien Weaponry, yeah. Maori tag on your channel a while back, yeah. Good old Alien Weaponry. Yo, who was that? Thank you very much, Dennis. Thank you very much for the Optimus Prime, good sir. Welcome through, brother. Welcome. Thank you very much for the aroha as well, man. One thing we will be doing too is molding these brows as well. We'll be doing that. I think we might even just do it for one side. Just to have a little bit of a difference. Thank you very much, Brother Dana. Greetings from Iceland. Oh, you're from Iceland? That is definitely one place that I'd love to go to, my brother. Thank you very much, my bro. I appreciate the love. What's the time in Iceland right now, my bro? Message.
This is
almost head to bed. Yo, thanks for dropping through, brother. Yeah, one thing about yeah, your country is definitely one place I'd love to visit one day in life. Not so much for the lagoon, but just for the culture. Just to learn. Do you have a place in Iceland? I'm not sure, like this is just me asking in the dark right now. Do you have a place in, like a museum? Be cool to see where they made all the canoes, all the boats and everything. Much love from Kenya. Oh, true. It is my. Oh, really? Is it? We have many museums across the country. The biggest one is located in the capital. Oh, Reykjavik. I hope I said that right. I probably said it wrong, but I'm just fascinated by the language too. Yeah, I think one thing I'd like to see is all the carvings. All the carvings, my bro. And one iconic spot for me in Iceland will probably be the waterfall, eh? It's one of the hardest languages to learn, I'm pretty sure. Sometimes I have to... still go to New Zealand for the first time for half the year, and I was wondering if you had any tips on what I should go see. Well, it depends what you want to go see. If you want to see the culture, Rotorua is definitely the place. If you just want to travel around, bro, I'd start at Queenstown. Oh, my nose is so blocked up. I'm still trying to get over my flu as well. They're living in the... Oh, true, you'll be pretty close. Oh, there's some mean kinners down in Dunedin. Oysters as well. If you don't know what a kinner is, it's a sea urchin. Oh, lovely. And they're fat down there too. Nice and fat. All good, Deneth. Would love to have more conversations with you next time as well, my bro. Have a good sleep, sir, and thank you very much for using your Prime here as well. Look at that. That was my mum just messaging me. I need to take photos too. 'Cause I'm a little more harmony. And did we just run out of battery on the iPad, did we? I think we did it. I think we did it. Do you have a blueprint? In my brain, yes. I kind of just pictured it in my brain and went with that. Yeah, pretty much how I did it. I mean, I do have a finished one, which is right here. So this was another one we did last year. So you're freestyling everything. Oh, I'm just following, you know, a blueprint of the Heitiki as a whole. But it's just in my brain. So with this Heitiki, it may not even be designed. I'm still contemplating that choice right now. But yeah, this is one that we done last year. That one there. Look at the grain on there, bro. So good. So good. And this is made out of rata, which is a hardwood. So it's the same timber as my mallet. As opposed to this one, it's made out of pine. See you later, Grey Guts. Yeah, I'll be heading out very shortly soon. Because my wife and I are going out for a lunch date. And we hardly do those because we're too busy being parents. Yeah, so as you can see with the smaller one, it is obviously more designed. Like majority of the time with a lot of the old Heitiki, they are not designed. They normally look, just bare bones kind of vibe. And I'll be honest, I like the more older ones, the ones that are not as hardcore on the designs. You know, the subtle and simplistic look is kind of my vibe that I like. Also, something we'll have to do on the stomach too is make that thumb a bit more definitive because it's looking a bit shallower than a creek right now. Have you carved any child with like the honeycomb grain? No, I haven't. I do follow a carver, a Chinese carver though. His work is immaculate, man. Yeah, so that's you can see the pine grain is nice little touch. But we gotta make that a bit deeper. We gotta make this thumb a bit deeper because it's too shallow compared to the other fingers. I'm pretty happy with majority of the body. It's just these hard little tidbits in here that will need to be cleaned out. And then on this side too, like on the face, still needs to the timber still needs to be dropped down a bit, like even this point here, as you can see. So we'll have to drop the mouth down a bit more, clean up as well, and we'll make the edges meet along the top of the head too. Make the edges meet there, and then we clean up in the mouth. So there isn't really much left to do, other than little, annoying sections here and there that need our attention. Yeah, that's him as a whole. Thank you for the advice. All good, brother. What does it symbolize and mean? So with a Heitiki, there are a few things. So a Heitiki can represent protection, fertility as well if a woman is to wear it, because the way they get that is the Heitiki itself. This mold is actually inspired by a baby, like the tilted head, even the body as well, the baby scrunch kind of thing. So that's where the inspiration for the form actually comes from. And at the same time, we name our Heitiki after our ancestors too. So they are adorned with the names of our ancestors as well, depending on who wears it. This won't be anyone. This won't be adorned with anyone's name, because this is going to be a decorative one for one of the bros. So this is a chat redeemed carving, and we have one more to do after this as well. We have one more chat redeemed carving to do, and then I will be thinking about doing, I may have a commission to do for a meeting house that I'm allowed to do on stream too. So there's another W there for us. So we can do that. It will be a pare. A pare is a carving on a meeting house that goes above the door that we walk through. So yeah, be genuinely keen to do a pare because I haven't done one in a bloody long time. In a long, long time. So yeah, I'll be keen to get amongst that. So yeah, a few things on the way for us in terms of Whakairo. Hi regards on chicken. What kind of wood are you using? Maori carving is used. So majority of the time with Whakairo we would use native timber to our country. This is pine, so normal basic pine pretty much. Like a lot of the wood chippings. So in terms of the wood chippings with Whakairo, good question by the way. So in Whakairo we don't really use the wood chips or anything. So the main reason why we don't, because within Whakairo we carve a lot of our ancestors that are, dead pretty much, and we don't necessarily use the wood chips to, for food or anything that will give us life. Like, even though I'm not carving an ancestor, it's still a practice that I do regardless, because I was taught traditionally as well. And there was a moment where a couple actually used some shavings from a carving without the person knowing, and let's just say, they're not around anymore. Yeah. So because the art form of Whakairo dives so heavy into, our ancestors and the realm of death so much, it can be, quite tiring spiritually and mentally. Like, there have been pieces where we've, had a big carving session. We've started prepping to carve one of our ancestors, and we're just, at the end of the day, we're in like brain fart mode, where we're just like spiritually fucked, tired, need to sleep, and do it all again the next day pretty much. So there are those moments that happen like that as well. But it kind of makes sense with who and what we're surrounded by day in, day out. So for now, guys, that is going to be me. G to the G. Have a good one. I will see you